Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another session of Candlekeep Mysteries. Hope everyone's well. Everyone's good. Any announcements this week? I think just the one thing we have to call out is don't forget to check out Behold Games, our fantastic sponsor, and get yourself 10% off with whatever kind of purchase you might like. That applies, that has the applicable discount. Hope that made sense. Anyway, tuck in Raging Rolls that you check out at Behold Games. Use the link below in the chat and you can get yourself some fantastic gaming gear at a little bit of a discount. Tonight we jump back into Candlekeep for Sarah of Yellowcrest Manor. What is session number is this, Dan? Like 8? 7?
8, yeah, it's 8, yeah.
It's been going for a year, it feels like. I think it has been.
I think it has been, yeah.
We've had a few tangents, a few side quests and things, but we're going to try and round this one out soon and get ready for something new. But, as we left off, the party of Merc, Bonnie and Finnery made their way from Waterdeep through the forests towards Greenfast, encountering a broken down carriage, which looks like to be some work of some of Vialis's goons, and then encountering a few orcs along the way. And I think it was Bonnie who acquired a piece of skin with a forearm piece of skin that had like a branded mark of the long tongue that has been seen throughout this adventure.
I put that in a safe place for safekeeping.
So we get
or maybe demonic rituals later on. I don't really know. Yeah, well, maybe we could branch out because we're not really doing very well at like this whole investigation mystery thing.
We're the best at investigating. We've solved like 3 cases.
And how long has it taken us to solve this one, which we haven't solved yet?
Too long.
Anyway, I was thinking that demonic rituals could be way more profitable because, like, we're not really the good guys. We're just like operating a business, so we could like expand.
You do have all the gear for it. You've got the stretch skin, you've got the ink, you've got the skin. It's disgusting.
Yeah, right?
You make your way through the forest, you get all this disgusting skin pieces. Clouds start to loom thicker overhead as a clap of thunder rings out as you exit the forest. A woman, whom you noticed was milking a cow in a shed across the creek about 60 feet away from you, stands up and heads into a house nearby, carrying a bucket and closing the door swiftly as the rain begins to pour. It falls heavier, turning the damp road beneath you to mud and muting the sound of the broad creek on your left. Welcome to Greenfast.
Well, this place sucks. Right.
Well, it doesn't really appear that all of them, the milkshakes didn't really bring any boys to the yard in this case.
Well, there's me and Merc. I mean, we're almost at the yard, but she went inside before those milkshakes could bring any more.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the plan of attack here? Okay, so we're going to go to... I'm assuming Vialis probably has a manor here.
Who are you asking, me?
I am talking to the ether, apparently.
Oh, no, there was yes. So I go into my bag and I get all of the pieces of paper for like his business receipts that probably have addresses and stuff and be like, this! Detective!
Okay, I will make an investigation check to see if I can find an address or a business or something tied to Vialis's name, Greenfast, somewhere around here. Detect.
Well, I'm not going to make you roll something to look at a piece of paper.
I'm trying to connect the dots.
To your LIC.
I don't know. I don't know if there is literally on one of the receipts an address or like a Google Maps pin in where we need to go. Like awesome.
Unfortunately, it just says Greenfast on it. It's as though the people there would know, or people would just know where to go. So you don't get a lot of extra insight out of the scraps of paper you saw before.
maybe we talk to the milking lady, and we'll ask her. But we need a cover. They can't know that we're coming here to, detect and arrest or whatever. Yes, Bonnie. Yes.
What were they purchasing on the receipts?
What were they purchasing on the receipts? The paper's getting very damp in the rain.
So thinking back to when you found these receipts on Vialis' desk in the old manor, it's really just business receipts, but actually the businesses he was running in Waterdeep. You see, it was receipts to do with the tannery, leather workers, that kind of thing, which were 4 or 5 businesses all running out of Waterdeep.
Why are we here?
What if the reason that we're here is because there is residual income that we have been asked to take to him, and then that we can only give it to him. We need to be face to face with him and to do the handoff.
Could be doing an audit, perhaps.
Yes,
I'm
we
good at
are
pretending
tax
to do
collectors. We can be the IR. Yes. I was trying to think of something smart, but it didn't happen. Hang on. Who's that there on the ground over there? I point at a figure that looks suspiciously like Max.
Coming up behind you, you hear the slow trot of who's coming up behind you as you turn around and you see Max walking up, closing the gap between you guys and himself.
I've been so close this whole time. I keep calling out, but you wouldn't stop. You wouldn't listen. It's good to see you again, my friends.
Hey, good to see you. We did stop for a little while when Bonnie almost got orc-napped.
Yeah, I stopped.
I
also stopped.
They were over-friendly.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yes, we were just discussing our best way to infiltrate to get in front of Vialis so we can... What are we doing? Are we killing him? Are we doing that? Is that what we're doing? Yeah? Do we get paid still?
I don't know. Do we have enough evidence to arrest him for some kind of crime? Because if he attacks us first and we then accidentally kill him in self-defense, and it's really the problem that solves itself.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, we could provoke him to then try to kill us, or maybe Sarah has magical powers, and when we let her out of the book near him, she'll turn into a wraith creature thing and rip his face off, and then we'll be sorted.
Oh, I like that.
Well, it would be preferable to ensure that nobody could take off where he left off.
Oh, so we burn it down.
After we loot the place.
Oh, looting, of course, first.
Loot the place. Okay, kill.
Aren't you some kind of cleric?
I know my
Dead
own.
cleric. Okay. All right. So we get in. We pretend we're auditors. We get in front of him. Then we tell him we know what he's up to, what he did to Sarah, how he's trying to start a cult or be a cult or raise an evil being to destroy everything. And then when he's like, there, and tries to attack us, we rip his face off, loot his house, and burn the place down. Yes?
Sounds good.
You're on board, Max?
The looting and burning has not always been my strong part. You know this.
What is your strong part?
Well, drinking wine predominantly.
Oh, are you good? Are you a smooth talker when you drink lots of wine?
I get drunk when I drink a lot of wine. It's mostly running the vineyard.
But do you encourage others to drink a lot of wine successfully?
Consensually, of course. What's a bottle between friends or a case, right?
Well, Max is kind of fancy, right? And he has the good wine sometimes. Maybe we could get him to drink Vialis under the table or something.
But how do we do that?
And then we surprise him with the audit.
Or we get him drunk, and then we launch our thing where we tear his face off and loot his place and burn the house down. Because that way he's a bit more feeble.
Well, perhaps we should find out where his residence is. Is there a central township that we could perhaps inquire?
Ooh,
I mean, I was going to ask the milk lady.
Anything about women It's that they gossip, right? So you need to get like the naggiest looking washerwoman, and she'll just know everything.
If you give her a glass
What
of
about-
wine, even better.
Yeah, do that. No, because she's still got 3s.
I mean, like, should we just start with the milk lady? She seems suspicious. She looks like she might know something more than milking cows.
I mean, like someone with a gentle touch on a titty probably has her finger on the pulse of the lifeblood of society.
Just so you know where
Just
this
speaks from
person
experience.
was, just to give you some context on who was where. So
Yep.
this person milking the cow was over the creek. Why was it not pinging?
This one?
Yes, over in
I'm
that
not pinging
vicinity.
anything.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay.
It's not pinging.
You are not pinging.
No.
Gotta
Okay.
get on the pingers, brother.
Okay.
You also
well,
see,
alright, well,
as you come around the edge, like just come forward a little bit further out of the forest, you do see another person sort of just throwing some things, some like dirt looking stuff all over this crop to your right. Yes, in that area there.
I mean, we could also just take the night. We have traveled all day. We could just, like, find an inn, stay the night, get the lay of the land. I mean, where else do you find gossip but in an inn? After everyone finishes a day of work, couple of bottles of wine, couple of kegs of beer,
I think we'd be worth. I think it would be worth, seeing the lay of the land before we go up to the very first person we see and ask about, the person in question.
All right, let's head for an inn.
Get out the club.
We
Okay.
head for an inn.
As you make your way down, following the
Making our
road, you just hear someone call out, "Welcome, travellers!" And the person you noticed tending the crops on your right, just sort of stands and gives you a cheery kind of wave. Just sort of welcome, hello. And you make your way down.
Making our way.
Downtown, walking
Down,
fast,
down.
places, passing them homebound.
Sign up to Patreon to get more serenades directly from Bonnie.
Making your way further, I got to stop saying that. Heading further along the paths, looking
Making away.
left and right, looks more like houses and cottages and so on. You're trying to find that central kind of hub of the village. And if you want to, hopefully you can all move your tokens.
I will begin.
Just follow wherever my cursor is.
Oh, look, I can move Merc. Haha, suck it, Merc. What? You're not in control of your own body anymore, Merc. Now you hit
I'll
the
actually, as we're walking past and waving to the gentleman, I was like, hello, good sir. We're travelers. It's as you can see, it's raining cats and orcs out here. We're just looking for the local inn. Find somewhere to drive for our heads to lay tonight. Do you know where we could be?
He stops for a second. He says, "Oh, of course, we always welcome new visitors to our friendly village here. If you just follow the stream downstream and then head across the bridge, you'll find the Bulging Cauldron as the first building on your right hand side."
So if we keep making our way downtown, we'll find the inn.
You absolutely will. You can't miss it. You'll see there's a few people always there. If you see Old Fargo, tell him I said hi.
Old Fargo, right.
Yeah.
And your name was?
It's not the only thing that is bulging.
Is there a Neargo?
A what?
A Neargo.
My name is Glooman.
Glooman.
Glooman. And you're looking at, it's a fairly strong but, nice... nice but strong but fair looking, half-orc character. Wearing some silk gear, and he's just there sort of tending to his garden. He's growing some apples.
Oh, because Bonnie's just really impulsive, and she's gonna ask so you're doing? Have you heard anything about the travelers on the pass being abducted by orcs?
Orcs.
Yeah, no, we were attacked, and I was like trying to not be. I don't know. They said you can come to dinner by force, and I was like, no thanks. And they were like, yeah, you will. And I was like, no, I don't really want that. And then they were like, I'm going to club you.
When did this all happen?
Oh, I want to say a couple of hours ago.
Oh, he's
and then
walking.
No, I'm not going to take out the skin.
He walks over towards, like, right up to you so we can have a quieter conversation right up to the fence. And he says, I don't know who you are, but if you're sensing it too, there's certainly something that's not quite right about things going on in this place. There's too many strange things happening, whether it's orcs attacking you, but travelers that just disappear through the night. It's
Is that happening in Green? Is that happening here? How many people have gone missing?
Not
Is
so
it
much
like
the
the Children of the Corn vibe or like the Village vibe?
It's been a while since I've read those novels, or seen those performances, so I can't quite recall what the analogy is. But it's strange. You hear stories of travelers getting attacked on that road, the same as you described, but then you also hear stories of people from the village willingly going off with strangers. Yeah.
Has there been any symbols? Like,
Symbols?
a crazy kind of elongated forked tongue?
They're symbols. They're like percussion instruments. You have two of them. And you
No,
clap them
Finray, not that
together.
symbol.
Oh, so
No, I don't think so. I tend to keep well away from everything and keep to myself these days. I mean, people in this village don't really like this appearance going around either, so I keep to myself a lot.
Well, as long as you don't bonk people on the head and try and forcibly invite them for dinner, that's fine.
That's the rule I try and live by. Yeah.
Well, you're okay by me.
Well, thank you.
well, I'm trying to this.
Return?
I'm sorry. My little bird friend here.
Did the local people, did they return, or were they never seen again?
I've not seen them again. No. And it's not a big village we have here, but people tend to know everybody. But no, the rumors I hear is that once they're gone, they're gone.
Is there kind of like suspicious looking building around, like somewhere where people get like large deliveries of carts, or anyone who's particularly wealthy around? Oh, the crows! Ravens. The birds. Was there birds? Was that this game? Was that a
That was a different mystery.
Oh, damn it!
Well, there was Lord Vialis who lives in the area, but you don't really see him much anymore.
Where does he live?
Oh, really?
Where does he live? And he kind of just points directly south. He's like, oh, he lives up on that plateau just on the left hand side there. That's his house there. And on the map, I'll show you where that is.
Now, does it have any underground tunnels or sewers?
I'm assuming it's up here.
Yes, nailed it.
Well, I saw a plateau, and
Oh.
if there's one thing I know, it's plateaus.
Sorry, Bonnie, what did you say? Is there any tunnels?
Yeah, because last time I really didn't want to go gung-ho through the window, and I wanted to go in through a tunnel so that I didn't get attacked by poltergeists, right? And everyone was like, no, it's fine, let's just run up to the door and go inside. We'll go through the window. And then we almost died. And I was like, this probably wouldn't have happened if we'd done my plan.
Tunnels? Tunnels? No, not that I know of. I tend to, like I said, I stay clear of a lot of that area. I keep to myself a fair bit.
Those people who go missing, are they seen when they leave? And observed, walking away?
Can't say for sure. I mean, I'm only hearing rumors and whispers from what I hear at the tavern. Very best maybe to ask someone there if they've seen someone who's disappeared.
Very well.
But yes, like I said, just follow the road downstream, take a left over your bridge, and you'll come to the Bolton Cauldron.
Well, thank you for your help, Glowman. It's much appreciated. It's not often that we get helpful information from a stranger, and I'll put out my hand to shake it with a gold coin on the inside.
He shakes your hand and he says, It's my pleasure to talk to people. It's people. Thank you and welcome. And he pulls his hand away. He goes, that's not necessary. Not necessary. And he tries to give it back to you.
Inside check. I want an inside check on this guy. He's too nice. This guy. Wow.
He's a half orc, and he's been racially vilified his whole life, especially with people like orcs attacking on the highway.
I understand that, but we're going into cult territory.
Look, he's more likely to be like a savage after that vilification all of his life than he is to be mellow, right? It's a well called for check.
12.
It's hard to get a 4 read, but from what you can tell, you feel like he's pretty genuine.
I feel like we're gonna have to kill him by the end of the session.
You kill him, I'll kill you.
Hey, I'll only kill him if he attacks us.
Very well. Deal.
Alright. No, I insist. You're doing good, honest work out here, and one good turn deserves another.
I appreciate it a lot. Just one moment, and he runs off to the side of his house.
He's getting his axe. Back. He's going to come back and murder us. Comes
back with a flagon.
Here's Johnny.
And he's like, the least I can do is give you what I make here, one of my products. This is some Evandale cider.
Is this orc sized or is this halfling sized jug?
It's more human based size, right? So it's going to be quite large for you.
Yeah, thank you. I'll have a sniff of it.
It is sweet smelling. It smells amazing. He looks at you. If you're going to drink it now, he looks at you like really eager for your feedback.
All right, I have a swig.
It's good.
Is it good? Is it good? Is it good?
It's just cider. Yeah, it's delicious. It's amazing. It's probably the best cider you've ever had.
Is it Dickens?
Don't be so.
There it is. Yeah. So.
Wow. That's wow. That beats anything that they make down in the city, back down in Waterdeep by a country mile.
It does. There's no doubt about it. But it's such a hard market to get into. Please, spread my name.
You just need a really good marketing strategy.
Exactly, Bonnie. Yeah, you just need to start on the outskirts, and then as travelers go through, they'll be in the city, and they'll be like, "Hey, have you got any of that awesome cider I tried up there at Greenfast?" And they had it at their pubs out on the outside, and then they're gonna want that. As soon word of mouth, 100% will fly your business to the moon.
What was this guy's name again? I forget.
Glowman.
All right. Yeah. Bonnie's gonna make this her personal mission. She's gonna spruik the shit out of this guy wherever she goes.
It's because it says Glowman's Evandale cider on the side.
Glowman's Evandale cider. This is important to me. I'm actually writing this one down.
Yeah.
If we got a growler from you, we could perhaps take some samples to the city for you.
What? You would do that? You would try and promote this?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, please.
I mean, we're usually we have to go back to the city, but we're usually up at Candlekeep as well. So that's two different markets between the taps. So yeah.
Fantastic. I mean, I'm only a small maker, but if you can grow the business, fantastic. And he goes off again and comes back with this time a crate of smaller growlers of the cider. Is you right to carry this back to Waterdeep or Candlekeep? It's a long way.
Yeah, we have the horses.
Right.
We horses, do have a bag. Okay. I open up the bag of holding.
Like a magical bag.
You just see him go, oh! That's amazing.
Yes, it's magic. And I give him a wink and I walk towards the pub.
Thank you for your conversation. Always good to meet new people.
You were
You know,
great.
I'm not usually
I like you.
I'm not usually a massive cider person, but that was pretty decent cider.
Okay, where are you guys heading? Onward in the direction of the tavern? Or elsewhere?
You should.
Absolutely.
I'll Oh, hang on. Wait, whilst you guys go to the tavern, whilst it's raining and there's nobody about, I might have a quick squiz over at the plateau. What do we think, team?
Yep.
Yep.
Get to it.
All right. I'll making my way to the plateau to scope out the area, but stealthily, using the rain as cover.
Hiding behind the rain.
Making some real good foot puddles.
Okay, so you've been told that Vialis' house is here. If you were zoomed out enough, you'd be able to see that.
Mhm. Yep.
All right. Where is everybody heading? Put yourselves where you would like to be.
Oh gosh.
Oh god, I just dragged my token off the map. Where did they go?
What? It looks fine to me. Is everybody moving,
Oh,
people?
there he is. I
Ah,
was
the
moving
wall.
him. Yeah, the walls get me every time in Foundry.
Quick question. Are you guys hearing like running water?
Can't you
I
just,
hear nothing.
No,
can't you
but
just
that's
tap
probably
on
a good thing because that would just make me need to go to the bathroom.
Should just be...
Where you going, Mac?
I'm just following the.
Following me? Good. As it should be.
I'll stop myself just there on the plateau.
Going
Just
up there.
carefully waiting.
There's a tavern. I want a tavern.
Make a perception check.
Me?
Can I roll it for you?
Pardon, what? A perception check?
Mm-hmm.
Roll good. Come on, dice. Okay,
They are
18.
nice.
Did you roll an 11?
It's very quiet up here. There's some thin white smoke billowing from these other two places.
Mhm.
But this one here is dark and dormant.
The one on the left, the one we were told was Vialis' home.
Nope, here is said the one on the left of the plateau as you were facing it, which is now, as you're looking upwards, the one on the right with the green roof.
Okay, so is there smoke coming out of that one?
No, there is smoke coming out of the two, but the one that you were directed to is still.
Alright, is there any windows? Also, I would have set up my telepathic. I should still have my telepathic thing going with the party, and I would have joined Max in straight away when I saw him.
Okay, sure.
So I can. There is a mile on that. So if anything bad happens, like it'll take him a little bit of time, but I won't be just by myself.
Mhm.
All right.
Good.
All right. Stealthily, I'll begin to make my way to the building. Look, I'll be aiming for like a window that I can look in. If that from further away, if I can't see in from further away, I'll have to get closer.
Hooray!
As you get towards that wall there, which is like a low wall,
Curious.
or like a garden fence, you can see the windows, but they're all the shutters closed from the inside. The windows are shut.
Can I hear anything from where I am?
Just the rain hitting the ground around you.
Nothing I see.
And there's nobody around at all except for in these two other houses.
Yeah, you're seeing a little bit of movement in the windows there, and the smoke coming up, kind of giving you the impression that there's people in there.
Can we take you in?
All right, I'll come. Can I jump over the wall, or is it too low down?
You can try and open that little gate there if you want.
Oh, there's a gate. I was scrolled too far out. I did not see the gate. Well, making my way over to the gate and just very carefully just open it. Step through. I'm going to get close enough to the house so I can hear inside to see if I can hear any movement or voices or anything like that.
Yeah, give me another perception check if you will.
Oh, I can't roll a 1 though because I'm a halfling.
Another 18.
Yes.
Yeah, you press your ear up against the door, I imagine.
Mhm.
And you just hear silence. Nothing.
Alright. Oh, everyone will hear in their heads. Guys, I'm up at Vialis's. There's no movement. The house is all shuttered up. I don't know if he's in here. How are you guys doing at the pub?
I'm not sure if we have found it yet.
It's fairly quiet so far here too, but you know we're looking for the noise. Can you see anything in the window? There's this. I mean, what's your plan? Are you gonna break in?
I was just going to scope out the place, but if you want me to break in now, I can break in.
If there's no one around,
I mean,
Can-
yeah, it's good. True, it's good. It's a good time.
can you get to a place where no one will see you enter? There's nothing like breaking in places, broad daylight.
Is there a place? Well, it's raining, but yes. Is there a place that I can enter where I can't be seen? We'll try. Is there like an entry point into this house?
Well,
where
right.
I can't be seen.
Well, that's a hard one because you're kind of on top of a plateau here. You've got the door
Yeah.
right in front of you and then 2 windows on each one of those walls, I think. So you take
Is there
your
a door
pick.
here?
There's a door right there,
just
yes.
there?
Yep.
Okay. I'll have a quick look around to see if anyone can spot me. If anyone is looking in my direction.
With your 18, you look around and there's no one else walking around outside in this rain except for you lot.
Okay, is the door open or locked?
The door is very much shut and locked.
Okay, I will try to use my thieves' tools to open the door. And we never check for traps. Use tool. Dexterity, expertise, go. 13.
You get your thieves' tools in there and you think, oh, I've done this 1,000 times, but as you kind of wiggle it around and wiggle it around and wiggle it around, you just can't seem to get the right pins to fall in the right position with this particular lock.
All right, the front door's no good. I'm gonna go try a window, and I'll walk around to a window and see.
No worries.
I'm assuming this is the window over here.
That is an internal door.
Okay.
But yes, I imagine there's windows there too. Give me a check. Another thieves' tools check.
I got this, guys. Man, if only I had that chime of opening still. Okay. Dexterity, expertise. Boom, go.
This one,
Okay,
you're able to leave
19.
it open. So you're able to get in underneath the shutters and got to pry open that lock, and then you're able to open that window and push past the curtains to get in.
Okay. So, okay, guys, I'm going in. The front door seems to be magically charmed and won't open for anybody, but I found a window around the back.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Go
1,
for
2,
it.
3. I'm in.
All right, as you step in there over the window, you find yourself in a fairly empty room apart from a small set of shelves on the right-hand side which have like some pots and some jars of things in there, like a storage room.
Okay. Still no sound from the rest of the house?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. I'll walk up. So, DM, is there any way that you can limit my point of vision? Because from where I'm standing, I can see half of the room on this side.
No.
And I don't want to...
No, I can't. I have a lot of trouble
Okay.
trying to figure out roofs and levels in this
Okay.
game at the moment.
Okay. All good. All right.
But the good news is that people on stream can't see anything except the roof. So
Okay.
relax.
Okay, good. All right. I'll make my way to the door that's on my left.
Okay.
Is it locked?
No,
No.
it opens
Open
readily.
it up.
Yeah.
And I'll make my way in.
Yeah, you see a nice kind of comfortable room with a cold and dark fireplace off to the far wall, 2 comfortable looking leather chairs and a desk on the left hand wall. Some papers scattered around the desk, but nothing that looks completely out of the ordinary.
Is the fire like? Is it like embers? Is it just ash? I'll go over and just check to see if it's still like warm.
It's just black, cold ash. Like, it's almost as though as you look around more carefully, you can see a thin layer of dust building up on these sofas as well.
Does Merc have the book or do I have the book? Merc, do you have the book?
I think so.
Shit. Okay. We might have to. Oh shit! What was that? Someone's letting off firecrackers. Oh god.
What? The crackling
Crinkle,
of the
crinkle. Yeah, that's right.
chocolate apples.
Fun. All right. We'll have to come back here with Sarah. In the meantime, I'll go over to the desk and just quickly have a look through the papers and see what I see.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing out of the ordinary on the papers, but as you sort of shuffle them side to side, you see one that just says over and over and over again, just the name Vialis, 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 all in different size writing, like some really heavy and scratched in, some light and kind of running writing, just over and over and over again.
I don't like this. I have a feeling I will come across something that's going to be awful. Cool. I will begin my investigation to see if I can find a hidden door in this room, or hidden like a compartment hidden away from prying eyes.
Give me an investigation check. Ooh,
That's a natural 20 for a 27 total.
Natural 20. Eventually, after poking around, you do find inside the chimney, and kind of in and up over the inside lip, find a small metal lockbox.
Okay, I will relay that I found a box inside the chimney here. I'm going to open it. If you hear screams, I'm probably dead. I'll say to the party.
You will remember to scream in your mind.
Yes, you will hear me scream in your minds. Awesome. I will try to open the lockbox.
Okay, give me another, what do you call it? Thieves' tools.
Yes, 26.
Yeah, you eventually just get in there and like you don't know how you managed to fail opening the door to start with, but you get in there and open
It
this
was
lock straight
magically
away.
charmed, DM.
Yeah. And inside you find a wand. This is a wand that has 3 charges of Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. Times 3 charges. Sweet. Hell yeah. Alright. I have no idea how to use this, but this will be fun.
Swish and
Awesome.
flick, dear. Swish and flick.
Swish and flick.
Leviosa.
Okay, awesome. Alright, I find something, I might keep it or it might be useful for one of you guys, but I will continue on my merry way. How are you going to the pub?
Almost there.
As we cut back across to the rest of the party for a moment. Where are you guys? Aha!
In the bridge.
On the bridge. Surely you guys can hear that water running now. Yes? No?
I usually have it muted, to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough.
It is there.
Fantastic.
The computer's bad.
Oh, good.
Be right back, gotta go to the toilet.
Okay, you see on your right hand side a nice big sign on the top of the big door that says a bulging cauldron. Around the corner of this front wall, you see a nice little beer garden. No one in it right now because of the rain that's coming down. But yeah, the smoke is coming out of the chimney, and you hear the sound of chattering and glasses clinking inside.
Such a turgid pub.
Yeah.
It's I look behind me as the other two follow, and Max heads inside.
Okay. You can open the door and place yourself inside, I think, Max, hopefully.
Perhaps we should get out of this rain.
Aha!
Ah.
Made it inside.
Okay. Inside, you see a couple of figures sitting around at the table, sipping their ciders and ales, and a barkeep behind the bar. And he calls out to you, Max, says, "Hello there, stranger. Welcome to the bulging cauldron. Can I get something
hello.
for you? Drink, food. What can I do for you?"
What a beautifully quaint little place you have here. Tell me, have you got some good ale and some good wine?
Oh, do we ever. What can I get for you first? A drink, some food, we have tea, we have... Oh, what's your fancy? What's your flavor?
Well, a good strong red, and many flasks of it.
Good strong red. Let's see here. I've got something we call Baraza. Yeah,
Alright.
which is a strong, fortified blackberry wine we import from Tethia. It's my choice if you're after that kind of wine you're after.
Well, you look very wise. I'm more than happy to take your advice on this one.
Excellent! Here we go. And he pulls out a glass of this Baraza, hands it over to you. After taking like a swish and a smell and hands it over, it's like, oh, fantastic stuff. Especially this time of the afternoon, it's especially good. You're traveling on your own there?
Max swells a little, looks at the legs running down the side. No, definitely notes of the berries in there. It's delightful. Takes a little sip, swishes it around for a bit. Lovely notes on the back of the tongue. Lovely.
Oh.
I was good to trust you on this one. Yeah. I'm gonna grab a seat. My friends here will have a couple of glasses as well, and we'll grab a table. Is that the free table in the corner?
Yeah, absolutely. Head off to the corner there. I'll bring over those extra barazas for your friends there. And I missed your name, sir.
Oh, Maximiliano of House Messiniti. You haven't got any Messinitis wines out the back by any chance, do you?
Messiniti.
You know what? That's fine. I'll send a few cases down. Your patrons will go wild for them.
Well, fantastic. You know where to find me. And he quickly pours 2 more of these barazas and takes it over to your table. He places them down. He says, "Well, look, my name is Old Fargo. If there's anything I can do for you here, please let me know."
Old Fargo, you say? I was just about to ask you where Old Fargo was. Take a big slurp of the wine.
Well,
we were just speaking to a very lovely man, half-orc, as we came into town, one Glooman, and he said, "Tell Old Fargo hello, and tell him I said hello." He seemed to be very kind.
He's a good one, that Glooman. The town hasn't always done right by him here, but his heart's in the right place.
Yes, right there in his chest, where a heart should be.
I like you, Max. You're good. So, anything to eat? Dinner?
Oh,
friends?
Absolutely. Yes, we're famished. We've been on the road. There's a friend of ours. I think he's outside. He'll be in shortly. We might as well get him a feed as well.
4 of you, fantastic.
And have you got rooms here at the inn? I know, or nearby that we can rent.
You're in luck, young sir. I do have 2 rooms available upstairs, and yeah, they are fantastic rooms, both available, all yours. Just 3 silver each for the night.
Excellent. Look, put them aside. I'll pay the bill for those when we get the wine. The wine stuff later also.
Good to know. All right. Any choices on the dinner? I can bring over a menu, or I can just give you my best recommendation.
Look, your recommendation so far has been delightful, and I see you're a man of great culture. So, look, your advice on the food would be fantastic.
All right, fantastic. Just give me a few moments. And he hurries away. Starts cooking with a massive smile on his face like he's seen fresh customers for the first time in months.
Well, how busy is it in here?
It's not super busy. You do see, it's pretty obvious to see on the table near you is one woman just sitting down having a quiet drink on her own, and she keeps looking at you, just kind of size you all up, or take in who you are. And there's another character you passed when you came in. Yeah, and he looks like he's just a merchant, who's passing through, or is just having a quiet meal to himself. But it's just those other 2 folks in the tavern right now.
And what time is it?
It is about, as my clock tells me, about 5 o'clock.
Ah. Oh, so it is.
Good job for one.
I expect the place to be filling up.
I'm gonna just lean into Merc and be like, Merc, I've had nothing from Finry. Have you heard anything from Finry?
No, I haven't heard a scream or anything, so I dare say things are still going okay.
Should we be concerned?
Hey, Finry, should we be concerned for you?
No, I mean, no more than generally. Pretty good. How are you? How are you doing?
We're sitting down to a nice drink and meal, and we have a seat here for you when you're content.
Did you order something for me? I just want to make sure that I wrap this up because I don't want my food to get cold. I don't like cold food.
Oh,
that's fine. We'll take care of that. That's fine.
Okay, awesome. Also, no wine for me. I don't think it'll go good with the flavor of the cider.
Understood.
Fargo comes back. Sorry, go on, Finry.
Oh no, I was just going to keep rambling on until you interrupted me.
Well, as Fargo comes back with the extra food and the extra drink, I'm gonna Max is gonna lean over to this lady in the blue dress at the table next to us behind Bonnie, and be like, "Dear lass, our friend is running late. Do you want to sit with us and eat and have something to drink?"
Are you sure? I usually just sit by myself.
Yeah, well, our friend he doesn't like cold food, and he's not one for wine. So we've got an extra glass and a hot meal. Why don't you settle on over and regale us with tales of the town? We'd love to hear more about it.
Oh, fantastic! Well, I'm not actually from this town. You see, I'm just passing through. But if I'm always in need of company, I usually travel solo.
Even the better then. Please sit.
Where did you all come from? Just roll in today?
As I'm stuffing food and wine in my face, I kind of point to Merc. I'll go.
Yes, we rolled into town today, indeed. Where do you hail from?
Oh, I'm from far away, but I'm actually on my way to a small town near Scornabel. Have you heard of it?
Never in my life.
Oh, interesting. I see. My dad owns a fencing school there. I'm just on my way there to learn the craft. But yeah, I've only been here a night myself. In fact, I'm heading off this afternoon.
So it seems like a nice place here.
Well, so far the people are friendly. The food is good. The beds are warm. It's a shame to leave it, to be honest. was also a bit of a challenge getting here, don't you think?
Yes. How did you find the road?
It's funny you say that. I was just, when I came in yesterday afternoon, I was almost taken off my horse. I had to shake off a pair of assailants wearing these funny masks. And yeah, I had, it really shook me up.
Yes. No, there was plenty of evidence of, plenty of destroyed carts and stuff on the side of the road, and yeah, we ourselves ran into a couple of unfriendly fellows.
What? Did you come from Waterdeep or from Daggerford?
Waterdeep.
Oh, and you said there's trouble between here and Waterdeep as well. That's where I'm heading.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Is that the only other road out of this town?
Yes, the one down south towards Daggerford.
Ah.
Oh no! No, I heard whispers, people talking about it last night. There's another small road out to the northwest. I don't know if it goes anywhere, but there is another path out of here. I saw it on my way in.
Well, it sounds like if all of the, well, it would be safe to assume that all of the roads out of town are a bit dangerous. Perhaps you shouldn't travel alone.
Well, maybe I'll stay here for another night or so. But I do need to get to Scornable first, soon enough. My father is expecting me.
Well, as long as you arrive there, I'm sure he'll be happy to see you.
As you're having the conversation, Fargo turns up and Max, I know you were hoeing into something before, but I'm pretty sure that was just smashing that wine, because he brings over 4 meals, all which look like this delicious, almost like melted cheese over this delicious kind of roots vegetables with this nice apple chutney on the side. He says, "This, Max and friends, this is what we call the Murren whistle. It is absolutely spectacular. I make it myself. Everyone raves about it. I'm being a little bit humble, of course, but please try it.
Well, we will see if it lives up to expectations. Max is not polite with his process of eating.
He leans
He's
over.
high on, but his eating is that of a commoner.
Okay. Fantastic. And you said we're expecting one more of your friends.
Yes, he'll be here eventually, but for the moment, we'll this dear lass is gonna eat with us and have his meal. I'll cover the cost of the meal. It's fine.
Oh, do you know Tharina here? She only came into town yesterday.
We've just met. Yes, we've just met.
Oh, fantastic! I'm glad you all are getting along so well. Bulging Cauldron strikes again for finding friends and entertainment.
Yes. No, we would definitely leave a good review on the Air D&D reviews of local. Yes.
It's all I can ask for. When you're ready, here's your keys for your rooms. He drops 2 keys on your table, just upstairs. Very, very easy to find. All right, Finry, what are you up to?
Nothing. I am back over at the house. I will enter into the door that I see from the study area. Keeping an eye out. Still listening out for signs, just in case.
Yeah. So, that area there looks pretty bare again. There's one wardrobe on your right and a set of stairs heading up. Again, looking around, even the handles of these cupboards are getting fairly dusty.
Well, I will open the cupboard. I want to see what's in the cupboard. What does this rich guy have in his cupboard?
You open the cupboard and have a look. You do see one fantastic kind of velvety red suit jacket, I guess.
Well, I'll take that.
With fantastic sort of gold trim around the collar and lapel.
I'll take my overcoat off and I'll put it on, and then I'll put the overcoat back on over it. So now I'm wearing
Fantastic.
the.
You're wearing a velvet red jacket.
Fuck yeah. All right. And then I'll begin heading upstairs.
All right, off you go.
No, that way. I'm gonna go that. Yeah, there we go. And then I'll go over here, and then I'll go up that way, and upstairs. It won't let me go upstairs because I collide with the wall apparently.
What is going on? I spent so much time making all these stupid elevations and everything. There you go.
There we go. All right, I make my way upstairs. What do I see up here?
Making his way
Making my way.
upstairs.
You see another desk.
Going.
In front of you. On your right, you see a bookshelf with rolled up papers and parchments and things, and a few old books and ledgers tucked in the bottom shelf.
All right, I'll rifle through pretty much everything up here that I can.
Okay.
So the bookshelf, the desk, everything. Looking for concealed compartments because I already found one at least,
Mhm.
and anything to point to a location of where Lord Vialis might be, any information of the cult and stuff like that.
Yeah, sure. So with your previous 27 investigation, you keep looking through all these things. You see on the bookshelf, it's a lot of ledgers of business and paperwork and leather supply and delivery and so on. Nothing too out of the ordinary there. On the desk, you see more bits of paper with like business related information on there. You do see like basically every second bit of paper is again just the word Vialis written down over and over and over again. And one of them has, not one, a couple of them have like a sketch he's drawn of the Yellowcrest lemon tree. And then some of those also have that lemon tree scratched out really hard. And Vialis and Vialis and Vialis written around it. You continue to search that desk. You do search those drawers. One drawer you find under the stack of papers that have been crumpled and flattened out and crumpled again with all this messy handwritten names on it. You see under one of those, another one of those wooden tongue carvings. This one is in significantly more detail than you've seen previously. And as you can look further into that drawer, you see just at the bottom of it, just all these small wood shavings. As though that the person who's been sitting here has just been so focused on trying to make this particular thing perfect.
Okay. I'll radio back to the guys. I'm pretty sure Vialis lost his mind. Oh god. I see one more door. I'm gonna have a look, guys.
I mean, like, we've all been there, right?
Yeah. Alright, and I'll go into the last room.
It is a tiny little bedroom. It's almost as though it's a token bedroom. And as you can like have a look around, the bed hasn't been touched in months. It's just covered in dust. It's getting flatter and flatter. It hasn't seen any movement for a long time.
Is there anything under the bed? Like any like massive pentagrams or something? I don't know.
Under the bed is just plain. Just wood. Nothing of significance.
Okay. And is there another wardrobe over here?
There's another wardrobe.
What is in the wardrobe?
You open the wardrobe and out falls down is a pair of red velvet suit pants.
Oh,
with gold lines down the outside of it.
All the party hears in their heads. Oh,
The crease
Sounds like
on the
Kinley
front
got
and back
another
is there's such a perfect crease on these pants as well. It's just like they are immaculate condition.
Alright, old pants off, new pants on. Fuck yeah.
You didn't have to imagine the whole process, Finry. No one needed to see that.
I'm wearing pantaloons, okay? It's okay.
Are you really? Not in your imagination,
Yeah.
you're not?
I mean, I know there's a hole in the front, but come on. Like, how else do I wear easy? Hey, Vialis isn't here, guys. Is he down there at the pub?
Scans around. Somebody's walking over.
Crisps.
Crisps.
Some peanut
Bonnie.
shells on the floor in the end.
Merc, Bonnie, should we ask old Fargo if he knows where Vialis is? Or is that being a little bit too forward?
I mean, like, Forward is my middle name.
Maybe you could just, engage the patrons and get them all excited. Maybe ask a few questions and then they'll be excited to, talk along.
Maybe we could loosen them up a little bit first.
Oh, what about this? What about this? Merc and I will get them. Merc and I will get them wind up, and then Bonnie, you can sing them a song.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Merc, let's ply him with booze.
Well, we have plenty of money to shout a few drinks.
Absolutely.
Especially when we track it in our inventory. We have much more money then.
Old Fargo comes over, collect your plates. He's like, Did you enjoy it? The Marin whistle? Do you rate it?
It was fantastic.
Ah.
It was so good. I want some for everybody in the pub today.
He stands up and he looks around, and the only other two guests, one of them sitting with you, and the other one, he looks up at you at the moment, and he nods because in front of him is a freshly served Marin whistle.
The freshly served what?
Marin whistle, another one of the same meals. It's like, I think I've got the tavern covered right now. Everyone's enjoying this meal.
Excellent. Well, that makes me happy to hear.
Me too. Yes.
Do you get busy around here? Like, more patrons than just two?
Oh, yes. It does pick up again once the sun goes down and people have finished their work for the day. Should be any minute now. He turns and takes the plates off to the bar and cleans them up.
Go, Mark.
The drinks? What do you have to...
Don't you in the face? Fuck you.
Anyway, that's how Bonnie got smacked in the face on the live on stream.
Yeah, right?
Okay, so what would you like to do?
Bonnie and Merc are gonna try and earn some coin. Mainly Bonnie, but Bonnie can't actually play guitar, so. Go! Stop that.
And in fire, then we should all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out, Father. Oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn up and on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire in inside the mountain, I see fire. Heart and souls, I see fire. Then, I feel the words. Dang it! Give me money!
As you're doing this little performance, you see Fargo just like, what? What's going on? And he's there. You finish giving a clap. The door opens wide as like 3 or 4 extra people come in, just like curious as to who's making this music. They haven't heard this kind of song here for such a long time.
That's because your roads are really dangerous. You should probably do something about that.
Yeah, they can be. Hasn't always been like that. But it seems to be getting worse. Old Fargo says to you. Did you have any trouble getting here?
Oh yeah, I almost got kidnapped by orcs.
You almost got kidnapped by orcs. Do you know what they were doing?
Trying to kidnap travelers? I don't know. They had
But
like
why?
brands on their arms.
Didn't they invite you to dinner?
I mean, like by force. There wasn't really an invite when it's just like, you can come with us or else
That is true.
I will take you.
And they were trying to take you by force. They weren't trying to just, persuade and convince you. No, like.
I
With that-
mean, like the club probably really didn't help their argument. And also the grabby fingers.
But I think they were more used to your usual travelers and not those who can, look after themselves.
Oh yeah, and like they had like demonic brands on them too. And then this time I actually take it out and be like, have you seen this around before?
But what is that?
It's fine.
It's not fine. It is not fine at all. Is that skin?
Nope, not skin at all.
No. What's dripping off of it?
That's ink.
Oh. And he has a closer look before you put it away. He's like, once you convinced that maybe it's not blood after it's been in a jar or something. I have seen that before. And he comes over close to you. But first, I would like Merc and Bonnie to take inspiration for that impromptu performance. That was fantastic. And he says, I'm not even going to get you to have a roll of persuasion or a performance check. It is absolutely not necessary.
We should do that more often when we want stuff. What else do you know, man?
Found a loophole.
Exploit the DM.
I've seen that. My son, God bless him, I'd seen him with that mark on his arm. It was some months ago now when it first appeared, and I thought nothing of it. I thought this is just youthful rebellion. But ever since that Vialis had started to talk to young Fargo, he was never quite the same.
How long ago was this?
It's coming up on a month now.
So he's only been here like a month?
Well, Vialis has been here a long time, I think.
Well, then why is he only stirring now and making a nuisance of himself?
He likes to walk in here and flash his wealth and try and to convince people to come and help him out. He keeps saying he's trying to rebuild the old ruined tower in the north.
Does he have a particular time that he does that?
Yeah, when was the last time he was in here?
No, I don't think I've seen him here since then.
So it seems a month ago.
A tower?
Yeah. Yes. There's an old ruined tower. It hasn't been touched for 100, 200 years or so, just up to the northwest road. He keeps saying that with his money he wants to go and rebuild it and go and live up there as a bit of a hermit, but I don't know. Like, why flash all his wealth around just to try and get some laborers? Surely his money can pay for that.
Well, I mean, do the laborers come back and tell you about working conditions with him?
Not one.
As in, not one have really enjoyed the working conditions, or not?
I don't think any of them have come back,
No, I don't
Max.
think they return.
Well, I mean, I know what I think I know, but I'm just asking old Fargo here to confirm for me, I guess.
Well, I mean, there's young Fargo who went off to help, and I don't know how long this project is going to be going on for, but I don't think there's been any progress on it whatsoever, and I haven't seen him since. God, I hope he's okay.
Max looks to Bonnie and Merc and is like, "Should we make a trip up north? Do you reckon?
Oh, I think so.
Are we going tonight or in the morning?"
Oh.
Well, I have proclivity to the night, but
Oh, you do too, because you're a night bird, night owl. You're not an owl.
I'm not an owl.
No.
Or a night squirrel?
Are you a squirrel?
This is.
You look awfully feathery for a squirrel. You had me fooled the whole time.
Don't know if this is serious or not.
Well, that's
Deadpan, straight
Look.
face, trying to make Merc uncomfortable.
Look. I need at least 3 or 4 more wines, and this Bizarra wines vintage is fantastic. Why don't we wait till Finri arrives, and then we'll feed him and head up to this mine, this tower.
You still need to be sober enough for us to be able to be useful.
Look, it's a scale. It's a sliding scale of useful and sober. They're not always on the same. I've been sober plenty of times and never kept was never useful. Let's be very clear. When you work on a vineyard, there's always a state of buzz, right?
Bonnie doesn't look very convinced.
A vineyard.
While looking at your not convincedness, Max just takes another swig of the wine.
Henry, what are you up to at the moment?
I'm trying to decide whether or not I should burn the house down yet, or just take a shit in Vialis' bed.
Why not both?
Yeah, but then he won't have the nasty surprise of okay, yeah. Here's what I'm
drag
gonna
the bed outside, then
No. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull the covers back on the bed, right? And then I'm gonna take a shit on the bed. Then I'm gonna put the covers back on the bed. And okay, guys, I don't think there's anything else here. I'm gonna come meet you at the pub, and then I'm gonna head to the pub.
Roll me a performance check.
A performance check.
Yep. What are you trying to do, like the Mr. Whippy type thing, or is it just a mess?
If he rolls a 1, it's just straight diarrhea.
5.
It is.
Flashes on his own ankles, right?
It is not pretty. That cider did not quite sit with you in the end, and things have just gone through you far too quickly. But
okay.
we'll remember.
First time anyone I have ever heard said roll to poop.
Well, there's the poop on the bed. It's a little bit nervous. It's I'm not used to, not being on a latrine or using a chamber pot. It's hard just doing the squat. Okay, I'll put the covers back on and be like, yeah, that was good. And I'll head to the pub.
Okay, you find your way down off the edge of the plateau and over to the bulging cauldron. I would just bamf you over there now.
Did anyone ask why it was called the bulging cauldron?
No.
Well, now I have to know. I have to go and talk to
The bulging Wang sounds too Asian, right? Because Wang's a very common Asian name, so.
Hey, Barkeep,
Yes.
Is there a particular reason that your cauldron bulges?
He looks at you very, like slyly, Bonnie. He's like, it just always bulges. Gives you a wink.
You sly dog.
Very good.
That does not sound as good as nice as you think it does. Oh god.
Cauldron.
If your bulge lasts for more than 4 hours, you should consult your local cleric.
We have one of those.
Get a minor restoration spell. Or a major restoration spell, depends on how much bulge there is, I guess.
He's just
I
telling you,
look
look,
and I'm like, so it is what you think it is, and it's because there's bulges all the time. Merc, you might want to help him out with that. You're a cleric after all.
he turns to you and says, look, don't be ridiculous. And he reaches under the bar and pulls out like this different shaped mug, which is like a small round cauldron. Like, because of this, I tried doing this as a bit of a launch exercise when I opened this tavern. You know, a bit of novelty. You got the mugs which match the name. You know, you can see the quirk, but
Is he standing behind the bar?
yes.
All right, like I perch my hands on the bar and just like crane over
He's like, whoa.
to check.
Yeah. It's the story I go with now, but it wasn't the real marketing story I had to start with.
Oh,
It could be as I walk in and he catches
I'm
the
like,
tail end of this.
Henry, I solved a mystery.
What was it about the bartender's dick you hear in your head?
Maybe.
All right, guys. Good to see you guys. It's been a while. How you doing? How's everything going in here? What are we doing? Did you keep
you
the
need
food
to
warm?
eat this.
Yeah, about your food. You weren't here.
You know,
and we put
I
up a
just-
seat with the lovely Therina, and she's been telling us about her trip to see her dad in Scornable. So, we'll get you more food. That's fine. You didn't want to go.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, I'm actually pretty hungry. I just made a lot of room, so.
Excellent.
My
Well,
daughter,
we're walking, right?
out of character, came home with a bunch of sloth facts. Did you know that when a sloth takes a shit, they lose 30% of their body weight?
Maybe I'm a
That's
Now you know
yeah, I was about to say it's about
You're
age
welcome.
scale.
That is huge. While you guys are debating this, the door suddenly bursts open, and even though people are starting to pour in, you see a woman who's dressed in like garden wear. She's got mud and stuff all over her. She's got mud and like leaves stuck to her hands and arms, and she comes very determinedly into the bulging cauldron. And she says to old Fargo, Are there new people have arrived? Can they help? And he says back
Of
to her,
course. I cast
For a
prestidigitation
fee.
on and all around her filthiness.
you see her just get clean. She's like, oh my god, is it them? And she walks over to you. She goes, can you help? Every time someone new arrives in town, especially ones who can do something like that, I need the help. I need your help. She's been gone for 2 months, and it's been too long. Young Fargo, they just keep disappearing.
We can definitely help. As I take a bite of some mutton, and he's like, yeah, we can help. Like, we're pretty good. Well, sorry, it's what we do. We're the CDA, but we can help for a fee.
For whatever the cost. I mean, it's my sister has been gone for 2 months, and this is not what she should. This is not how she acts. And
Yeah, what she look like?
she looks fairly like me, I guess. She's a bit younger. She's got more reddish hair, and she's got more brown hair.
and you have no idea where she went?
She was talking about some people who wanted to, they wanted her help to come and set up this new estate that Vialis kept talking about.
Is this the tower that Vialis was going on about?
It could be, yes, there was a tower he wanted to, like, renovate and make it into something new, and he wanted all these people to come and help, but not my sister.
Is your sister single? Or I just wipe like some like mutton grease off my face.
Henry, dear, not the
Yes?
time. This woman is distressed.
Max is gonna just get old Fargo's attention to be like, old Fargo, fine woman. How many people do you think have actually gone up with Vialis to the tower? Like 5? 20? How many people have stories just like yours?
Oh, it's hard to say. Certainly myself and Kara here. I'm sure there's more in the village that I don't know about, but it's not just the ones who seemingly go willingly with these people from amongst our little village here, but those who are taken forcefully. Like you said, you almost were off the road. We hear more and more reports from Tharina, from you, from others who have come through this place, that the dangers they encounter and the number of travelers coming through into my small tavern here is just getting smaller and smaller.
All right.
Figure
Where's
it
the tower?
Finnery, you're the boss. Nobody
He's
would
not the
tell
boss.
you what to do, but
Max said it, so it's. It's
you
right.
should definitely be the front runner to lead us up to the tower, and that should definitely be
Yeah.
a good idea.
Oh, you seem to have missed some drama, Max.
Well, I'm drunk a lot. Let's be honest. Even if I was there for the drama, there's a chance I don't remember it.
Listen, we might not have a set leader at the moment, but we can all agree that we need to go to this tower to help these people. Yeah.
You will?
Well, I mean, when you say we might not have a said leader, Bonnie looks very leadery to me, as does Merc. If Finry's no longer the leader, then I'm happy for Bonnie or Merc to make these choices. But let's just say that a drunken Max is not the leader. That's all I say. Very simple here. Very simple.
We can be a council of sorts where we all have an equal say in what is said and an equal share of whatever.
Finry, Bonnie, and Merc can be the council of detective agencies.
Council of detective agencies. Yep. CDA makes it simple. Actually, speaking of, I did find something in my travels. I don't know, Max, this might be useful for you or Bonnie or even you, Merc. And I'll pull out the wand and I'll place it on the table. I don't know, I'm not usually like a wandy type person. I'm more of a, get up close and stab someone in the face type person.
Absolutely.
It was like Ray of Frost, I think.
Yes, Wand of Ray of Frost with 3 charges. I already checked. I couldn't find it in D&D Beyond, but yeah.
We will make it happen.
Very well.
But if one of you guys wanted to have that, that's cool. I also did get these clothes, but they're probably, I'm assuming because Vialis is a human and I'm a halfling, they do not fit very well.
You have to like roll them up 16 times at the cuff
Yeah.
and cinch them in with like a massive amount of rope.
Yeah. So I'm ready to go to the to the tower, whenever you guys are.
Yeah, but I think as soon as it's dark, I think we should go.
What we found out was that his residence was separate from the tower, or are they kind of like one and the same thing? They're separate. So did we want to go, like, you've checked out his residence now in town, yeah?
Is this in is you saying this as character or in brain or out of character?
This is just more me, the player, trying to figure out.
Okay. Yeah, no, I went to the house. There was nothing at the house. I found the wands. But Vialis is going crazy. I took a shit in his bed.
Yep, I was there for that. Cool. All right. Well, then I say let's go to the tower because, if there's nothing in the house, then the only place is the tower, and here's the people got missing, and
the road to the northwest.
Yeah, road to the northwest.
Northeast, my bad. I misdirected you. Northeast.
Well, that's good. We could have ended up in Baldur's Gate, and we do not want to go to Baldur's Gate.
Dishonor on your cow.
You're going into the cow level? What?
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Should we take our horses? How far of travel is it to the tower from here?
What is it, Tara? She says, about an hour? I think it's not far.
It's like 5 minutes by horse.
Yeah, you'll be there very quickly.
I have short legs. I have very short legs. It takes me a while.
Given that there's a whole bunch of orcs around, and it may make our approach less stealthy, it might be best to go on foot. I mean, like it does mean that we can't make like an expeditious retreat, but like if we don't get spotted on the way there, it's less, crazy wizard demonic sorcerer guy that can throw fireballs at us, or hordes of demons.
What if we dressed ourselves and the horses up like we were like ghost horses and people, and we were the vengeance coming for Vialis to spook the orcs?
Well, there is 4 of us. Like there's some kind of vengeful apocalypse kind of story I heard of once, but
I do have this scythe.
Oh, you do.
There you go. I mean, and if we get stopped, we can just give them a look and say, Vialis asked for us, and then just keep going.
Oh,
yeah.
I've got a whole bunch of stuff and the ability to forge shit. I'm gonna okay. All right,
I have this paperwork from the house, and I'll hand out the paperwork.
Yeah, no. I mean, like with the brands and shit, we could do a fake copy of that as like a we're with him kind of thing.
This is a great. See, this council of detective agency is working. It's collaborative ideas. Yes, let's do it. Yes. That way we can take the horses and be there in like 20 minutes.
We all get to decide on the thing rather than Finry runs off and just goes, we're doing this. This is much better. This works for me.
No, usually it's like, I'm going to try this, and then it fucks up, and then everyone comes in after.
Yeah. Imagine if we could do our job and not have to fuck up first.
I mean, you guys learned that firsthand when you went to the manor without me, so.
No, that was Bruce. Okay? All right? Bruce is like, I'm going to ring the doorbell. Ding dong, ding dong. Bruce!
Was it a tattoo or brand?
I can probably make it look very, very similar to what it was. I'm very good at what I do.
Fargo, do you have ink? Like, you can, we can just, forge it on ourselves. Yeah?
No, I don't carry ink.
What do you mean you don't carry ink? How do you
What do you mean, what
your
sort of ink?
ledges?
Oh, that sort of... Yeah, sorry. I've only got a little bit, though.
That's all right. We don't need
money. I'll just pay him for it.
That's fine. That's fine. If you need it to try and save young Fargo and Yada, then sure, take what you need.
I know, but business has been tough, and apparently I have money, so it's fine.
All right, okay. Well, let's get these tattoos. Let's head up to the tower. Let's rescue these people. Let's do what the CDA does best and fix shit.
Okay, so do I roll?
Let's think.
Can I assist? Because I saw that super detailed one in the house.
I literally have a piece of skin with the brand on it to copy.
I am offering assistance to give you advantage on the roll.
Yeah,
I can just skin that I cut off and prepared earlier should give me advantage.
I can just imagine Finry over your shoulder, like, no, not like that. No, a bit to the left. No, a bit behind there. I don't know if that's advantage or disadvantage.
I will stab you in the eye with this quill.
Yes, you can. What would that be?
Deception.
Dexterity for the finesse of trying to do the.
Well, it's a deception. I'm trying to make something that's fake.
Deception. There we go.
Can I have my tattoo on my neck, like a neck tattoo?
What's that got to do with anything? Oh, like as an example of how it should look, or
No, yeah, just like we need to do the forgery, because you're essentially giving us fake tattoos, aren't you?
I guess. Well, they were supposed to be brands, but were they brands? Were they tattoos?
They were brands.
Ah.
Well, we can have a tattoo because we're so upper class. We don't get the brands. We have the tattoos.
You did remember that old Fargo said his son had a mark on his arm, but you don't know whether that was a tattoo or branding.
But that's
I do not want to be branded. I will be tattooed, but I will not be branded.
well, like we could just get some like builder's putty or something and just like build it up like fake, like they do
Like-
performances on stage.
I feel like if we were to just speak to people that we were on business to see Vialis, that we wouldn't need to brand ourselves or
Oh!
anything like that.
Spoil sport.
We could be from the city auditing him still.
I don't really think that's gonna get it.
What if we were a builders union hired to come and check on these people? We could be union people and be like, "Hey, buddy, you got a permit for that?" And all of that.
And then we're
stuff.
gonna
Yes.
get like attacked by a horde of demons.
What if we're investors looking to invest in this new estate? Yes.
We could just pretend to
Going-
be evil too and be like, oh, we could play to his ego. He sounds like the kind of guy who has an ego. We could like go in and like we've heard about all this super rad stuff you've been doing, and we've come to learn from you. Oh,
Alright.
great and wise demon sorcerer guy.
Okay, show me your evil face, Bonnie. Okay, that's pretty fucking evil. Yeah, no, I wouldn't fuck with that. Murph, your turn. Go. Okay, I like the crazy eyes. I like the crazy eyes. All right. Okay. I think we have a good plan.
You're so pretty.
I think we have a good plan here. Okay, we'll be evil. We'll be like, we want to join up, but we'll only deal with Vialis. We have a lot of money, but we'll only bring in the money if we meet with Vialis. Yes.
All right. That sounds like a solid plan. And if it all fucks up, we just like Ray of Frost and
Burn everyone.
burn everyone down.
Start rip off faces, burn it all down.
Yeah.
Not the people that we're going to rescue, though, old Fargo and Kara. We're not going to
If
burn
they're
their
still
faces.
alive, they might not even be alive.
No, they're
You think
definitely
they're dead?
alive. They're definitely going to be alive because they need a
Are
workforce.
they gonna give people false hope?
They
No, they're probably definitely alive still.
Kara grabs onto you, Bonnie. She's like, she can't be dead, Bonnie. And she starts wailing.
Did you go and find her? Did you go look? Did you ask?
But the reason they have not come back
No.
is either they could be dead or they are brainwashed and
Oh, it could be a cult.
participate.
Did they hand out flyers?
This is 100% a cult.
Definitely a cult. I mean, ask Sarah. Sarah, is this a cult?
She appears in front of you, and everyone else in the room just like sort of freaks out. Sort of
That's
starts
fine.
to
It's fine.
back up.
It's fine.
That's rude, everyone in the tavern. This is Sarah. Show some respect. She's dead.
They back the fuck up. They are against the wall. Most of them are heading out. Tharina, who was sitting with you guys, stands up so quick the chair falls over. She's heading towards that door. Fargo's backed up as far as he can against the opposite corner. And Kara lets go of your arm and starts to back up wide-eyed.
Ugh, just give the biggest eye roll ever.
This is why
It's-
we are the people who are going to stop all of this.
Yeah, we're not freaked out by stuff. We're not freaked out by a dragon, about
Oh yeah, we
ghosts,
killed one of those.
race.
That's true. We did do that.
We did, yes. It
You've
was-
killed a
I
dragon.
don't
Surely
know
you
how-
could bring our family back.
Well,
Yeah,
if
that's
there's-
why we're taking the
So,
job. But we
You want them back dead or alive? Because I'm not going to promise that they're going to
No.
be one, not the other.
we
Again,
will let you know their fate. If they are alive, we will bring them back. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure they're still alive.
you still got mind link up?
Yes.
I'm going to be like, fuck these guys. They're getting their body parts back whether they're alive or dead.
Sure, yes, of course. Like, but as long as we still do want to get paid. I don't remember if we're getting paid from.
Yeah, but you can swing the whole respectful burial afterwards.
Exactly. We're not just going to leave their corpses to rot. and be eaten by wildlife, crows, and the like. This is all in the brain, GM.
Right.
Nobody else
Anyway,
can hear this.
All right, Sarah, was it a cult?
All right.
she just shakes her
Yeah.
like she shakes her head and shrugs her shoulders, just like
Okay, well, she doesn't know. That's nothing.
All right, Sarah.
Okay.
Thank you. You've been a massive help. Okay, to the tower. Let's do this.
okay. You exit.
Ooh, wait, before we go to the tower,
Yes.
Bonnie, you know how to forge stuff?
Probably.
Okay. I have some letters that I took from Vialis' house. Let's have a letter of writ from him saying requesting our presence, inviting us to the tower.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh God, what did I do? Yep. Okay.
I have good ideas occasionally. Every now and then there's a good one. I just had to like shit something out and then I get some good stuff.
I think
Okay.
this is the best one.
Thank you, Merc. Thank you. If I
Okay.
was still in charge, I would promote you to my 2IC, but I'm not in charge anymore.
You're
so I
not in
can't do
charge
that.
now, are you?
Exactly. No, we're a council. We're a council now. All have equal say.
That's a 14. That's not that great.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah,
orcs.
sorry.
They're probably not going to be able to read anyway.
So is this for the tattoos or the
So
the
that
arm
was for
thing,
this
or just
letter
the
of writ
letters?
that he said.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
the
then
letter
I
from
can do
Vialis
another one
inviting
to
us.
try and do tattoos. I don't know if I'm going to do well on that at all. Oh, that's better. Just got to get my eye in.
And Finry, did you get your tattoo on your neck like you requested?
I got a neck tattoo. I got a
Fantastic.
sick-ass neck tattoo to go with my ill-fitting, nice like red velvet suit.
I think like anyone who's got that much confidence, you don't want to mess with.
Yeah. I'm just like I'm very rich and I'm irresponsible with my richness. So that's the vibe I'm going for.
Okay, great. You're pretty confident with the letters you've crafted, and the tattoos. They look very accurate compared to what you had on the piece of skin, even to the point where you've managed to make it look like it's raised.
Yeah, nice. Hell yeah.
Okay, you exit the tavern, the bulging cauldron, and head off to the northeast. Yes, just making
Yes.
sure it's what we do.
Let's
Okay,
do
great.
it.
As you
On
exit,
horses, because we're not peasants. We ride on horses.
Well, sure.
as you exit,
Max is going to have to share with someone.
As you exit, you just hear old Fargo sort of grab Kara on the arm gently and say, "This is the one, Kara. They'll bring our family back to us."
They have a lot of confidence in us. They literally just met us.
And you hear Kara reach over.
That
grab
was in the
Kara.
brain to everyone else.
Hey, it doesn't matter. And I just say to him, "I hope so, Fargo. This might be our last chance." Okay, you exit the tavern. Where is my map? Why is it not moving?
So what you're saying, DM, is that we are a new hope.
You're our only hope.
Yes. Awesome.
Right.
What are we doing? Let's do
Jumping
it.
to new map.
Oh, look, he's got a youth.
Solo Henry already has a tramp stamp.
That doesn't surprise me. Just probably got it like some of the shading sorted or something while you're there.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully you guys can see stuff now. No, you guys can't see shit.
Stream can see precisely 0, as can I.
Ugh.
I can see some.
I can see me, and that's
They look
it.
like some
See,
tents.
Hopefully
Full
you can
list
see
of all
stuff
of Henry's
now.
morals.
That was Plan B, Mark.
For I'm going to as soon as like the ruins come into view, I'm going to use my Eyes of the Night feature, and I can share my dark vision out to everyone else in the party. You have dark vision out to 300 feet.
Jesus Christ!
Holy fuck!
That'd be
Rather
dark.
nice.
We're SEAL Team 6, and we're gonna go shoot Osama bin Laden in the fucking head. Let's do it. I don't need to do that. I just put my glasses on and I can see again.
Okay. As you approach this area, amid a grove of gnarled scrub trees, you can see a half-fallen stone tower ahead of you. Rough workers' tents and piles of timbers and tools scattered about show that the site appears to be under construction, though it seems little headway has been made in restoring the tower to its former glory.
It looks like Lord Vialis can't get it up.
You see off to your
Like a
right.
bit of a hard ask.
Oh, sorry. You see off to your right 3 people kind of just milling around in tents, moving some pieces of things from here to there, and just, well, not really doing any such construction, but they are, they're there.
Right. Max,
Or they're just
Bonnie.
moving things about.
They're moving things about, kind of just, yeah, they're looking busy.
All right.
What's your charisma like, Finry?
Well, I was gonna say maybe Max and you could go spearhead. Remember, we're evil. We're high. We have lots of money. We're high society. We don't give a shit what anyone else thinks. We are here, and we deserve respect. We demand it. Remember that. All right, Max. I think your charisma might be a bit better than mine because my charisma is a 13.
Mine's 18.
Mine is -1.
Okay, I will. I
Okay.
have
Max is-
I have a +4 to my deception.
Max is a very blunt alcoholic. Let's be very clear. He is not like a smooth talking alcoholic.
I mean, I have a +4 to my deception. What is Merc? What's your deception like?
Deception.
I have +7.
-1.
Okay, looks like we are going to talk, but you lead and I will back up Bonnie because we are a team. All of us, all the 4 of us. These Merc and Max can be our retainers.
Very well.
As you begin to approach,
Right.
one of them catches sight of you, and then sort of nudge
You there,
like, oh,
you there, come here.
who are you?
Who am I? How dare you? You come here right now.
You don't
this-
scare me, woman.
Excuse me? I have this.
You
and
do
this-
not talk to
You're
her
going
like
to be in
that.
trouble, thank you.
How dare you? You come here right now, boy. Boy, come here. Come here, boy. Now.
Who you calling boy?
You!
Shit stuff.
I don't believe that Lord Vialis will be very impressed when he hears that you've treated us like this.
Lord Vialis doesn't know anything of you.
How would you
Oh,
know
yeah?
that?
Who brought you here? No one.
Do you know all of his inner workings? Are you privy to that? No, I guess not, because you're out here in the muck.
No one comes here without us knowing about it. No one.
Oh. Well, I guess you don't know that much at all, do you? And we like show the display briefly.
I'll just carefully crane my neck to the side so they can see my tattoo and / brand thingy.
He, the one at the front here, as the other 2 kind of make their way up next to him. And then behind you, you see there's 3 more of them who are sort of starting to approach you all.
This is not going very well, Finry.
This will be great. This will be great. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Just
All
stay
right.
in character. Stay
So
in character.
I'm going to give. So while these guys are moving forward, I'm going to be giving some, and it'd be like, now, Finry. What's your? What did you give yourself like a deception name?
No, I am Lord Flattop.
Lord Flattop, now, settle down, dear. You don't want to be, blowing your top
Hold
now.
me
before
short
it gets
stuff.
too
You
late.
know how
And
I feel about that.
I give you bardic inspiration, trying to inspire you to not be
Okay.
the just in cases.
Okay, that's good.
And so as you're waving your arm around, this guy right in front of you, Bonnie, catches your arm and pulls it close towards him.
Hey,
Kind of
do
like
not touch her!
dragging you forward a bit.
Do not release me, you vile worm.
We
Making it-
are here by Lord Vialis' order.
He looks
Request.
at your markings on your arm, carefully turning it side to side before giving each of you a kind of a sideways glance. And throws your arm back down. Make a intimidation check, Bonnie.
Can I assist my...
Nice.
Nice.
He grabs you
They're gonna
again. He kind of gets your by your shoulder and or arm and sort of pushes you out to the side to the right. And you stay over there. So I'm going to put you where he's chucked you. Kind of over to here. And he walks forwards towards you, Finry.
If you manhandle me, I will have your hide, boy.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh yes, his hide will go quite well on the ladder wall.
I'm going... What's your bardic inspiration?
Oh, 1d8.
A 1d8. Okay, I'm going to use that because that was a 12. 14!
He grabs your arm, Finry. He pulls it towards him. And he's looking at it. He's looking around. He looks up at you. He says, "Where's yours?" Because he's looking basically down at you. "Who are you?"
Tilt my head to the side. I am Lord Flattop. I am here by request of Lord Vialis. You will unhand me, or you shall suffer my wrath and Lord Vialis's.
Such a wrath.
This bloke here looks up past you towards one of the other guys behind you, who steps forward. And you just hear the unsheathing of a blade as the one in front of you says, "That is not how we do it around here."
Oh no.
Get them!
In their brain. Fireball! Fireball, Max! Fireball!
Roll some initiative!
Ah, Finry.
I tried my best. That was in everyone's minds, by the way, was Fireball.
Oh, hang on. Not started. I need to begin.
Oh no.
Oh wow, why are there so many dice?
There's a lot of bad guys.
No, what's going on?
He rolled really bad. Oh no.
Why can I not find initiative on my roll sheet?
It will be up. No, not there.
No, that's inspiration.
You can right click on your token and hit the initiative button there.
That's what I'm gonna do.
There you go.
Well, our plan works really well, right up until someone asked a question.
All right, who's missing? Max.
Still me.
I do.
Do we have battle music, DMs?
Oh, I'm just trying to find that now. Yeah, because this nice guitar doesn't do it.
I like that we have the two squishies, like the three squish. Oh, we have a lot of squishy people that are all right up in against the bad guys straight away.
Ah yes, but I have Thunderwave.
Oh yes, but I do not have that.
Well, sucks to be
What the-
you with
Yes. Now, what the fuck do I have?
How'd
I
you,
don't have the
Dave?
window.
If it makes you feel any better, I have Spare the Dying as a cantrip.
Oh, yay.
Finnery, how did you roll initiative?
Are you doing D&D Beyond
Yeah.
or Foundry?
I'm
D&D
in
Beyond. If you're in Foundry, your initiative, if I remember correctly, it's it's right
Right next
up
to the class, like to the right of it.
where your character thing is.
It says Ini.
Next between AC and strength.
In the character sheet.
Ah, it's Innie.
Yep.
Got you.
Don't confuse it with the outie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
I'm going to use that roll then.
Oh no!
Confused it with the outie.
Oh no!
Okay. This first cultist, the one that was this knife to your neck, Henry. You just hear him whistle. As you see... Oh, wrong one. Another cultist, another character appear just in the gateway or the entry towards his old ruin. And then on top of one of the ruined walls, you see another figure in a purple robe.
Oh no.
This next one in turn, what does that do? That comes up towards you.
We're not going in the turn order.
Actually, he's going to run up towards you, Max, and have a swing with his scimitar.
DM, I might have accidentally rolled before you did.
Yeah, you're not in the combat.
I rolled a 17.
Are you in the list now? No. You rolled a 17?
I believe so. Yes, I rolled a 17.
Hey, we might have our new game starting sooner than we thought because we're going to might TPK.
Okay. For the attack on Max with a scimitar for...
Oh, cutting words, I think.
Whoa, okay. What does that do again?
It may or may not help. I don't know what your AC is, Max.
It's only 19.
Okay. Your AC is...
That's all right.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to use one use of my bardic inspiration. And that's going to... Oh, never mind.
Oh, no.
It could have been good. It could have saved you, but it didn't.
So then a 22 beats your 20, I think? Yes?
That's correct.
Oh,
well, it would be a 21 because you subtract 5.
Take 5 points of slashing damage.
Gosh darn it.
And Merc, you're up.
Why didn't she try?
Yeah, sweet. I'm gonna so the one that's walked up behind Henry, directly behind him, so this fella. Yeah.
Yep.
So he's moving. So I'm gonna cast some guiding bolt at him. At I think I'll do second level. Bam. And what did that do? Here is attack. It's just regular roll, isn't it? Yep, sweet.
Regular roll.
12 hits.
Oh, hell yeah. Damage. 5d6. Oh, God.
Holy shit.
Nice.
This guy just gets obliterated and this bright light disappears. The light fades and he's no longer with us.
Yeah, I was going for, shock and awe, just like you guys fucked with the wrong people. Rethink you.
Yeah, that'll do it.
We have a letter. Didn't you not see the letter?
You have chosen poor.
Anything else?
Yeah, so I think I will. I don't really do much else as a bonus action, but I will move. I'm in my movement thing. How do I just do that?
Select your token.
Select token.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Spam the buttons.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I just sort of head it over here. view behind this thing if it gives me any kind of cover.
That is
from...
that's flat. That's not upright. So that's giving you. Like,
I will go there.
okay.
And that'll be my turn. I'll go one more over because that's 25 feet, so 30.
All right, Bonnie, you're up.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at the fellow right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be like, make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
That's not really what I wanted. Oh, I wanted to cast at the 3rd level. Did that cast?
It did. Yeah, cast at 3rd level.
I just rolled really garbage.
Does a 9 save?
No, it does
No.
not.
So he takes 13 damage.
He takes that damage, yes.
Does that make him scared that he has to run away, or just?
Dissonant Whispers. It takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away as its speed will allow away from me.
He doesn't even get a chance to move because the excruciating pain in his head from that fantastic tune you've made just makes him crumple over in a heap and hit the ground unconscious.
Sucker. And then as my bonus action, I shall supply a bardic inspiration to Max. I believe this time. This Finnery had one already. You can do it, Max! Fight through the line!
Are you staying put or?
Abso-fucking-lutely I am. No, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna get away from all those fuckers. Alright.
Okay. Next up, the one that was just seeing his mate get completely destroyed by this bright white light, and having that causing him to release Finnery, steps forward to try and block Finnery's path, and just tries to pull out his scimitar and just go for it.
He can certainly try.
Natural one isn't going to do it. Just the sheer panic of him seeing the other guy get obliterated, he just completely misses.
Choose the wrong profession.
We have the letter. Well, I don't understand. You haven't read the letter yet.
There's no fooling us. That tattoo, that is fake.
It's very real. I got it myself. You can see it. It's on my neck.
This other guy's gonna have an attack at you, Max. For 11 to hit, which does nothing.
Nope.
Again, just chink, just off the armor. Run right in front of you, Finnery.
Just as the attack.
Sorry, go ahead.
You muted.
As the attack comes through, Max just still got his glass in his hand. He just takes a swig and leans forward, and the attack just misses completely.
Whose guy is it now? This guy. This one that was right in front of you, Finnery. Again, the scimitar comes out for an attack. My god, these guys are useless. Completely surrounded. Oh, that should be advantage. It should be. Oh no, it shouldn't.
No, he's not flanked. I'm not flanked
Not
currently
flanked.
anymore.
Because that old mate is dead.
Old man is dead. Really dead.
As he tries to, I'm literally holding up the letter, and he just cuts through the letter, and I'm like, that took like a minute to write. How dare you, boy!
That was official.
Give me a second.
Bless.
Okay. This guy at the top here, seeing what you've been able to just do, Mark, you see him kind of move his hands together and throw something at you. But what I need you to do is give me a wisdom save.
Ooh.
Very well.
Oh.
Mhm.
That's his speciality.
Ooh.
It really is. Holy shit.
It just misses you completely. Nothing happens. Finra, you're up.
You guys ever feel like we're maybe a bit over leveled for some of these challenges sometimes? Okay, bonus action, disengage. And then I'm going to run in a straight line to Mr. Fancy Pants up there on the thing. And I'll get to the 20 feet and I will use my boots of springing and striding to jump the rest of the way, landing right next to him.
Fantastic.
Then I will use my action to psychic dagger him in the face. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Sweet. I don't get sneak attack on that one, unfortunately. So that's only yuck. 5 points of psychic damage to him. And then Max hears in his head. Oh, sorry, Max. You gonna be okay there, buddy?
Just friends. Just all my friends here. Guys, have a wine. It's good. Everything's fine.
Call them boy. They like that. They respond positively to being called boy.
All right,
But I don't think that's how that happened.
Max, you're up.
At this point, like Max has just yelled out, it's fine, they're all my friends. And as he says that, he's going to reach into his pocket. Boys, have a drink! And pull out a small amount of guano.
What? Guano?
Yeah,
That shit.
yeah. You need a little bit of guano and sulfur to cast a fireball, you see.
Oh.
And now that there's no Finnery on top of me, I'm pretty
my
much
God.
just going to throw it at my feet.
Oh my god! What?
Well, almost. I'm going to just step back here a little bit. Select that one. I think that one gives me what I want. Yeah, so
You'll
I'm just
get
going to move
two-
there.
2 opportunity attacks against you.
Well, I haven't left their radius.
You haven't left that strat.
No, he hasn't.
I haven't left
Fair.
their spot yet. At which point I would then cast my fireball so it lands pretty much like at this guy here.
Yeah, of course you would.
And then it should cover all of those people. And just so like the giant circle is about to appear on the page.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much just like I'll throw it behind the guy. I can't quite get all of them plus Finnery. I can get like 3 of them plus the dude at Finnery actually.
Yeah, you can get all of them.
All right, I can't get the guy to my left, but if I passed it there,
Jeez.
Fucking hell.
that's kind of fun.
That's
That's the
fun.
guy I'm next to. Holy shit!
Yeah, but touching him, it's just missing one guy. All right, so DC 15 dex save.
On all of them, right? Here we go.
Let's see, four DC dex saves.
This is why Max should come to
Is this a
the
third-
CDA more
third
often.
level? Is this third level or higher?
I
Oh.
guess
Oh.
First one. This guy saves. Go there.
that still takes half damage.
That's right. Let's eat all of the DM's good rolls for this, and then the main battle.
This guy saves.
2 saves already.
It's right. He can eat all of the good saves now, and then when we get into the main battle, he'll just roll like crap.
Ooh, 1 failed.
That guy fails.
And Fancy Pants is about to fail too. How good's this?
18 saves.
All right, so 2 saves, 2 fail. 3 saves and a fail,
3
right?
saves and a fail.
All right, let's see. Damage. So max damage was 38. Half damage was 19 fire damage.
Okay, so he takes all damage.
He is.
This guy takes half damage. Half damage. Okay, let's see who's left standing
Oh,
after
there's
that.
there's another guy up the top there in the building.
Yep, you're right.
Yep.
Let's roll for him.
Just saw him. How does he feel about 38 points of fire damage?
He doesn't feel very good
He's
about it.
excited for it.
He really doesn't feel very good about it.
He
Yeah.
doesn't even get a chance to register what's happening.
No.
Like one of those charcoal statues.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's dead? Let's have a look.
Mind
Who's
you, at
dead?
the time of like Finry, just pretty much as Finry lands beside that guy, turns around and just cops the like heat wave of a 20-foot sphere of fire just exploding right where he was standing a moment ago.
His hair's just like all back.
Oh my god. Okay, great.
Like,
That's a
yeah,
lot
he's
of-
serious.
A lot of skulls on the page.
For my bonus action. No, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm
Amazing.
at. With a
Amazing.
spell that big, I'll just cop that.
Merc,
Oh, yeah.
you're up.
It's like half of them gone.
All bar 2.
I love that.
Get him, Merc.
Sweet lord.
You can get
I'm
rid of the
going
fire
to-
soldiers.
So I'm going to. I mean, I'm just gonna sacred flame old mate in the
Mm-hmm.
in the
The wizard.
I've gotten rid of my thing now. I'm gonna sacred flame this guy, the
Who's-
fanatic.
At the top. There you go.
Let me do it.
Just click the sacred flame.
Oh, there it is. Cool.
Saving throw?
Yes, so he has to do a saving throw.
Alright, let's have a look.
DC 15.
Dexterity.
14. He is going to use his destined to succeed.
You what, mate? Is this Vialis?
Rude.
Oh, who did this? Who did this?
It was Cat. It was, of course, it was
No,
Cat.
already Peanut.
So what I have here.
Oh, Peanut.
10k points. Destined to succeed.
Can I use my inspiration to make him re-roll that?
Well, destined to succeed doesn't matter what the reroll is. He's
Oh,
he's
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It
he's
kind of
gets,
trumps.
he
That's,
gets
you need more fans than Jeremy has, you see.
Oh, dear.
No, it's only because the fans want us to die.
That is
Very
true.
well.
So I'm going to pull the cards anyway
been
because I've got
14
a
days since we saw Finry die, so.
deck of cards. Draw.
Finry can't die.
I'm going to.
That's your action.
Yeah. Look, I'm just gonna move up this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hide behind 10. That'll be my turn. That's it.
Cool. Bonnie, you're up.
Me! I'm going to cast a spell. But first I'm going to look. Do I think that's Lord Vialis?
Make
Does
a
it look like
perception
an
check.
old guy?
Make it. What would you call it? Insight or perception? Insight, maybe.
But it's like, insight would be if I'm trying to figure it out that it is him, and perception would be I'm looking for visual cues to, because we were in his house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like there might have been pictures on him on the wall or whatever. I don't know. He seems like a pretty vain guy.
You can roll a perception or insight check.
Alright, 19.
Very hard to tell from this distance, but yeah, very hard to tell.
That's,
This guy has his hood up. He's all kind of in shadow and whatnot. Very hard to tell.
does his robes look expensive though?
Not really. No,
Not really.
they've seen some wear.
Mm. Well, I've only got one of those. All right, can you make an intelligence saving throw for me, please? I'm going to target purple robe dude.
Mm-hmm. With?
Raluthim Psychic Lance. That's not what I wanted.
19 to save. No?
You can take half damage, thanks.
Great.
Oh crap!
Take half of 27 damage.
What is that?
Get lanced, son.
Give
him the lance.
Give him the lance. You're not
This-
incapacitated, so.
He is now.
You, purple
Lance.
robe guy, you weren't the guy I was looking for.
No, he goes down like a ton of bricks.
Up. And I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Merc, and that will be my last Bardic Inspiration. No, Merc, you don't need to hide behind that tent. There's only one guy left. You can do it.
And that's him, and he's like, shit. He's going to disengage from you, Max, and start to just get the hell out of the place over there and try and measure it up.
Disengage like I don't get an attack of opportunity. Disengage.
Oh, no, you will.
Oh, great.
You can give me that attack of opportunity.
Excellent. I cast Firebolt because I have Warcaster. I can cast something that has a one action for one individual. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit?
Come on, Dusty.
7 points of fire damage.
Right. He takes the hit, but he still manages to get away, starting to limp. Fenrir, you're up.
Should we try and take this guy alive, or what are we doing,
No,
guys?
just gonna kill him before he can alert everyone.
Mostly before he alerts. If you can mute him, sure.
I mean, yeah, I can do that. I'll get down off of here, and I'll get my movement to about here, and then I'll throw a psychic blade at his face.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he did.
26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Sweet. That will be only 5 points of psychic damage. I don't get my sneak attack.
Points of sneak. Oh, there's one thing you hit him with. Tell me how it takes him down.
Yeah. As he's turns back to look at me, it's right as the blade that I shoot out of my hands like gets him right between the eyes, and he just
Fantastic.
I got him. I got him, guys.
It was poetic.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of poetry in that. Stabbing a guy in the face.
Absolutely. Here's to that.
Oh, God. All right. So that went well. Do any of these people look like any of the people described to us by the people in the town?
Oh.
Make an investigation check.
There's one thing I am good at.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of tents. Is there crap in the tents? Not literal crap, but like stuff that I can take.
Mm-hmm.
Only in beds.
I don't think
Yeah,
we
second.
can do yet.
The rubbish.
I rolled a 20 on my investigation check.
So you
Excellent.
managed to have a look at go back and have a look at the guy you were next to,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a look at the guy you just took down. They don't resemble anyone that matches the description you were told at the Bulging Cauldron.
Okay.
The rest of these dudes here are just too charred and melted to even make sense of what they are.
Okay.
And the one that I exploited wouldn't be able to tell what that was.
Yeah, that too.
All right.
I'm gonna kick the like charred corpses a little, see if I hear any jangling.
Can I search the tents?
Yes, you may make an investigation check in the tents.
I would like to help.
I see nothing.
Can I help?
Yes, please help.
Yeah.
Please help.
That's a tent.
Yeah, it's they're all pretty empty. Like it looks like these things are just being stood up and not used.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, guys, but we just made a shit ton of noise.
Nah.
We should probably keep going. Just want to say, put it up to a vote. I mean, if we want to keep looking in tents and stuff, we just made a lot of noise.
Looking for clues.
How tall is the tower?
The tower, the edge that Finnery jumped onto is about 15 feet. 10, 15 feet.
There's a down though, Merc.
Is it?
Look in here. There's a down. Look,
Oh,
there's
so-
stairs. Come on.
So there is.
Let's go.
Oh, jeez.
Underlay, underlay,
Pulling
underlay.
a Finnery. You're pulling a Finnery. Wait.
And that's the extreme height of the tower.
No, it's all crumbled and fallen over. You can see it would have gone much, much higher, but that's about as far as it's been, as far as it exists right now.
They have a lot of work to do here.
I don't think they're doing anything of use. They're probably just summoning demons down there.
Oh.
As you approach that set of stairs, you just see a light, a torchlight, flicker into being. And that's all we'll end tonight's session.
No.
Oh.
They know we're here.
It's the old
We'll be
sensor
fine.
one.
Well, I'm not sure what gave it away. The
So,
last time I played, I incinerated a guard in an alley and sent us all to jail, and this time I dropped a fireball and melted a bunch of corpses and gave away our locations. So, go Max.
You did.
We had a very good plan.
It was great.
It's just bad rolls.
It was just the neck tattoo too. It was a high DC with the
What
neck
are you
tattoo.
talking about? The neck tattoo was
Should have
awesome.
showed them the tramp stamp.
Yeah.
That's for privates only. It's private session.
Anyway, we'll better wrap that up. So thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks for the massive
Thanks, guys.
destined to succeed. That saved that guy for a fraction of a second longer. But yeah, we'll be back next week or very soon with some more.
Thanks very
Got to
much.
get through to the end of Candlekeep and then something big around the corner.
Dun, dun, dun.
Take care. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
See y'all.